Hello everyone, welcome to the Healing Path. I'm Dreamseer444, and I wanted to get clarification before I actually went into this message, and this was definitely my confirmation to say what I was thinking about saying. I was in between the realms, in between sleep and waking up, and I heard, you just won't forget, you just won't forget, like somebody was getting an attitude. And so then when I really woke up, I just said, you know, people want you to forget about what they've done to you and just move on. Because, look at this, because they want more. See, someone here could have been very cold to you. You were in a commitment with this person. And someone wants more with you, may even now want to fully commit or have a long-term relationship with you. The issue is the recalling, the reminiscing, the memories, okay? There's something attached to this person returning into your life that has contributed to some type of trauma, something you're having a hard time letting go of. And I feel like whatever this is that's attached to this person in the past, it has a lot to do with unanswered questions. This person not being, history, see what I'm saying? History, something with the past that happened when you were dealing with this person. And with unconditional love, I feel like you were showing unconditional love to this person. You were very certain and intentional in the relationship. However, what this person showed you is something totally different. Looking at this ice box, these ice cubes here, I still feel like this person could have been very cold towards you. Yeah, look, lost, ghosted, blocked, and cut off. This person could have done this to you, and this is someone who could have showed up without any explanation, wanting more with you, now talking about commitment, yet they want you to forget everything that they've done. With crickets, this is someone who definitely cut you off, stopped speaking to you, or you were forced to do it. But I feel like for some of you, this person could have done this. They could have cut you off. There was no communication, no action was being taken. And then this person is now wanting to return to offer this commitment. But the past has left some scars. And I feel like, this is a completed lesson. It says done. Bounty hunter. This is someone who wants to come and chase and pursue after you. But my problem is it's next to non-action, silence. So there is no real communication. There is no real action being taken. So I feel like you're going to turn your back on this situation for good. Because there is the action that you want, you're not seeing it. Yeah, this person wants to make an offer to you, and they're coming off a bit aggressive with it. I could swear it sounds like a message that I did the other day. So if you're experiencing it now, I don't remember what reading it could have been, but forcer came out. And it talks about someone trying to force an offer. Look, forcer and offering coming out together. Somebody wants to force an offering onto you without no action and not really communicating what the real issues were in the past. And that's where the problem is. Okay, and this person is getting frustrated with you, where we're talking to, because look, uninterested. The cards are definitely carding. You're not interested because what this person is trying to present to you is not good enough. On here, she's putting a dog to his face. Instead of kissing him, she's letting the dog. So some of you may feel like, someone was a bit of a dog, a player, and that they need to go and kiss up to whoever they were previously dealing with here, or something like that, you may feel. But I'm seeing uninterest on your part to entertain this person, okay? Child services came out here in the reverse. So I don't know if there was an issue with child services or kids being at risk. It's coming out in the reverse. So I don't know if you have a child with this person or there's something about neglecting children. But it's in the reverse. Divination abuser. These two cards came out pretty much together, but I'm feeling like hopefully someone wasn't abusing some type of spirituality to try to get someone to abandon or neglect their children or something like that. I hope that wasn't the case. What is that about? What's the divination abuser? Someone could be into spirituality. You could be a reader. You could have had a reading done about this person, or they could have done it to you. The Ten of Pentacles. What is this about? Something about family. Someone could have tried. What is this about divination abuse with the Ten of Coins? Some of you could make money. You know, it could be a business here. King of Cups. There's a Ten of Coins with the King of Cups here. So I don't know how this is attached to divination abuser. So I don't know if someone went in and did a reading to see if they would have, you know, success with you. Or maybe a reader told them that that they were supposed to be your person. But Ten of Coins, Ten of Coins, King of Cups makes me feel like there is some kind of type of marriage or commitment here that someone was trying to manifest. Now, why the other one is in reverse with children, I don't know. So you're looking at this as a lesson, and maybe some of you have a connection already, and someone's gonna see that. Seven of Swords in the reverse. So yeah, something could be being exposed here about someone's past deception here. Whether it has something to do with the family member, or, you know, whether there was like some type of spiritual manipulation. That may be what's hidden here in this situation. Someone could have gotten really desperate and thought that the way to keep you was to do something like that. Seven of Swords in the reverse. I feel like something is no longer working, or someone's getting caught in their sneaky ways here. Eight of Swords. And now they want to hide off. Now they want to restrict themselves. Or this is you kind of like restricting yourself from someone who you really, you know, you don't feel like you can trust this person. And I feel like that's what it is. I feel like this person did some things so much in the past, and they're not being completely open with it. And I think that you're building up a wall against this person because you know that there's better, you know, opportunities. This person may want to buy you a ring. They may actually get you one with the Ace of Coins, King of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Someone may actually see a future with you, but this is after some type of abuse, abandonment on this person's part towards you. I feel like you know everything you need to know as far as how this person made you feel, even if you don't know the complete story. I feel like for some of you, this person could have been in a marriage, a Ten of Pentacles, in a commitment, and maybe you're finding that out. It's going to be different for everyone, but I do feel like this is someone who wants to return to offer you a commitment, but there's no action being taken here, okay? What's the next thing to take place here in this situation? Because I feel like there's a Wheel of Fortune. So something is definitely coming back around. But I also see good fortune. There's a King of Swords. There's a King of Swords out here. There's a King of Cups out here. But see, if somebody coming in this King of Swords energy, are they coming to tell the truth? Yeah, they're going right towards this star energy. Someone could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I just saw the King of Wands, Seven of Cups, the Hermit, and the Devil. Jeez. Okay, someone here has new options, and it looks like possibly two past options. There's an Ace of Coins out here. There is someone here that's coming back around, a King of Coins energy. Someone could be watching this star. You could be this healer. You could be this positive person. So a lot of people could look up to you. There's a King of Swords watching you. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Someone could have lied. Or somebody could be locked up too. There's a King of Swords that's watching. And this is like some type of admiration. But I'm also getting to, there's someone who's a bit of a reckless energy. Maybe they're a bit of a liar, player, that are saying that they want to commit now to a star energy with the Hierophant. I feel like somebody could be locked up too. Clarify that. Six of Swords. Somebody being led away. Yeah. Some of you could have. There could be someone here with Six of Swords who may be off at a distance somewhere, and they're watching you. Maybe this person wants to apologize. It's something that they see. Queen of Coins in the reverse, Three of Cups in the reverse. Yo, this motherfucker here. This is someone. This is someone who's acted very impulsive when it comes to getting into relationships, and now this is someone who is thinking about moving on from some fake ass friendship, or they're in some type of situation where they're losing money, or somebody is like somebody is I ain't gonna say gonna manipulate them. I don't know what this is. Queen of Coins in the reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. This could be someone who just do things for money. They'll do anything for clout. Someone could be dealing with this type of person, and this person could come off. I'm just getting an attitude of someone who doesn't care about what you out here doing, as long as you run me my money kind of attitude. Who is this Queen of Coins in the reverse? Could be a Sagittarius. You got Temperance with the Page of Cups. This is someone who maybe this person has a child with, or someone has a childlike mentality. With the Temperance, this is someone who they may have went to heal something with. Give me what's this Temperance? Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands. Yep. Okay, so it looks like there's a King of Wands out here. I'm sorry, a King of Swords. Wow, I didn't even see the Empress. Yeah, somebody does have a child with someone, or they could be expecting. Maybe that's why this card is out here, because I've been trying to figure out why child service is in the reverse. So someone could have had a child with a very someone could have had a child with someone that they were dealing with in a third-party situation. Okay, someone could have been dealing with yeah, because there's a Queen of Wands and there's a Queen of Coins in the reverse, and then there's an Empress. It could be three women out here, or these could be up to three. This Queen of Coins in the reverse is only concerned about her well-being and trying to entertain some fake ass friends. Okay, yeah, and then this Knight of Swords in the reverse wants to, what did it offer the Hierophant? Or they committed to this situation? What does this have to do with the collective? Because it seems to me that everything someone has not been telling you is coming out in the tarot readings, is what I'm getting. So some of you are finding out, like right now. Four of Cups, yeah, you're going to be rejecting an offer here. Four of Cups is no thank you. No thank you. But someone's plate is already full. Looks like they got some issues going on with somebody here trying to get their access. Six of Cups. Yeah, this person is trying to move on away from something that they rejoined themselves up with. Whether it was with a past lover, or just an old way of thinking. Someone could have been in a commitment one minute and the next minute decided they wanted to get back out there. Two of Wands. Someone wanted to explore their options here. Okay, who is this Queen of Wands? Someone who someone finds very attractive. This is someone who's very goal-oriented. Nine of Coins with the Nine of Swords. Yeah, somebody here was single, and you know they could do well for themselves. I don't know, but the Queen of Wands could be very single, and she just does her thing. And I don't know with the Nine of Swords whether if someone is being stressed out over this Queen of Wands, because this is the Nine of Swords. Somebody is dealing with a lot of anxiety and pressure, and with the Ten of Wands out here. I mean, someone seems to have gotten themselves into a mess. So what does this have to do with you? It's like a lot of people out here, and it's like a lot of, it's like a 8-way, I don't know where this is coming, eight-way situationship. So I don't know what the hell that is, but it's like a lot going on here. And I see where, going back to the basics of this message, you won't forget. You won't forget. Like somebody is upset because you won't let go of some thoughts about what they did to you. And because someone may be coming off unapologetic, you know, really not having any type of concern for how you feel, this is why you're going to be turning someone down for good here. I feel like for some of you, you have these are different people. There's an Ace of Coins, though, that you may be restricting yourself while you're waiting for it. Like Eight of Swords is someone being trapped up in their mind. She's keeping herself away. She could be keeping herself away from harm, danger, drama. And then there's that Ace of Swords. I mean, that Ace of Coins is an opportunity for a new beginning. This is what you're waiting for. So whoever this is, that hasn't been taking any action, they can't take any action because they got to sort through. They got some people that are mad with them is what I feel. Let me see something. This person here, Page of Wands, could be a fire sign. This person here, what is their environment like? Like, what is going on with them that the collective does not see? There's this Queen of Cups energy. What about it? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Two of Cups in the upright. What's surrounding them is that their mind is on this Queen of Cups that they want to have some balance with. They're trying to balance something out. Or they're hiding something from a Queen of Cups, that their finances is all messed up. It makes me feel like someone is having some issues that they don't want someone to see. And they're trying to get it together so that they can have come together with someone. That's what's going on behind. Somebody got a lot of things that they have to sort out, and it has something to do with the way they have been showing up in not only your life, but in other people's lives. And I feel like the expectations that people have, look at the Ten of Cups coming out in the reverse. the expectations that people have for this person. Um, could be financial responsibilities. It could involve children. Combination. Maybe this person has not put in a lot of time and effort with their children and family or something, and maybe they're needing to mend some relationships or something like that. But they're in a situation that they're unhappy in. Okay, they're not happy with the current state of either their dysfunctional family, or they're in a dysfunctional family dynamic, like a relationship. And she could just be focused on the bag. She's not really focused so much on the emotional side. And I feel like this person is lacking that, because the energies that are coming out, other than the Empress, and I think the Empress for this person is someone who they have a child with, or they could be thinking about an Empress energy. But there's like a Queen of Wands over here, a Queen of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, so it's kind of like, I don't know what the hell he got going on, right? He or she. They don't want to juggle this Queen of Cups anymore. But they got other things off balance. Who's the Queen of Cups? Someone who has the Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse with the Nine of, let me check my deck. My deck is upright. With the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So whoever this Queen of Cups is, this may, I don't know if this is you, because Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, unless you're divorcing this person, leaving this person alone, or there's something about financial loss or ruin. Maybe you took a loss here dealing with somebody, and now you're awakening to why there's been some loss. Or this, if you're this Queen of Cups, then you're getting some type of download about why, about some Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, like financial loss attached to someone, attached to a person. You could be seeking spiritual strength, or this is someone else. Why is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse? The Five of Wands. No, my deck is not in reverse. The Five of Swords in the reverse. So, okay, so someone's trying to seek a peaceful resolution and compromise so that there isn't this huge loss of money. So this could be someone dealing with a Queen of Cups, and they're trying to get some type of resolution about some money, trying to avoid a huge loss. That could be what someone is going through right now. Trying to find some peaceful resolution, yeah. Whether it's in court or trying to make some type of agreements. Yeah, because then it's like there's the Eight of Cups, the Three of Cups with the Five of Pentacles. So someone, doesn't want to walk away with nothing here. So this could be a divorce here. Somebody wants to move on to something that they can actually be happy with. So yeah, someone could be leaving a situation. They could have left it. Like I said, whoever this person is that wants to rejoin you, they're not telling you something, or you're not able to forget it. So I don't see where it's gonna go from here. I feel like until this person can come to you completely honest about something, I feel like you don't want to hear it. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, and it was flipping in the reverse. You're not going to be willing to work on anything with someone because you've got your guard up to this person, because you're trying, the truth. Page of Swords, you may be holding back some type of communication, of letting this person know exactly how you feel. I feel like it's time to let someone know. I had a conversation with someone yesterday, and as usual, it always goes left, because they like to try to say that, yeah, it's King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. is watching and hoping that you would like let your guard down, but you've been wounded a lot, 9 of Wands, and in the situation, so you could just be focusing on work. You could just be trying to like, protect your energy from someone who has their eyes set on you, but at the end you're not getting what you want out of it. So I feel like you just completely wrap it up. But anyway, I was saying this person doesn't like to take any accountability and love to say, well, we both played a part. And then I said no, I refuse to accept what you're trying to project onto me. I was like, I didn't do anything to you. And we have to be honest. Sometimes you have to be honest and tell people who are trying to project that energy and make it seem like you betrayed them too, and you didn't. If you know you didn't betray this person, don't allow them to project that energy. I refuse. And I used to sit back and allow it, and I'm like, I ain't never did nothing to this person. And so, calling them out and letting them know this is why, we can't even be friends, because you're not even being honest about the betrayal. You just wanting to come back around and be cool again and sweep all this up under the rug. Look at all this is going on. This is like somebody could have had a whole nother life going on behind your back, and then want to come back around to you and make it seem like they're so ready. Oh, please. See, I've done that. I've been there and I've done that. And I like my place of solitude right now, because it allows me to really work on other things in peace and not have to worry about that type of stuff anymore. So I say that because, you know what? Someone needs to know this, that if someone is not willing to try to heal with you, I wouldn't even want them back. These are people that take off and run. They ain't got time to stick around and watch you heal. They got something to do, somewhere to go, or somewhere else, to be. And someone did not stick around to watch you heal. And now they want to come back around after you're healed and want to try to talk about it without even being honest. See, this is not, no. I'm not going to accept it, and I wouldn't want you to accept it either. A lot of you have had to do the work on yourself. And it's not fair for someone who still hasn't healed themselves to come back around and disrupt your healing. See, this is why people be bringing karma on them, on their lives. Does this situation align with your values and morals? For some of you, it does not. Yeah, look. Someone wants to apologize, or maybe someone did apologize to you, but something about them, it doesn't line. There's a lack of integrity here. Regret. They do feel remorse. Someone does feel that. I get that. But what action are they taking? Because it looks like you are experiencing this abundance and stability. And I get, similar to the message I got yesterday, that someone could be losing a lot due to some relationship they had going on. I don't know if this child support, I don't know if this is a divorce or what is going on, but someone stands to lose something, or and they got some stuff that they need to clean up. If this does not resonate with you, then don't take it. But for some of you, you're in a good, stable place right now. And you're being told to be patient. If you're completely single, and I know sometimes it gets hard because you're out here building and trying to leave a legacy or whatever it is that you're doing, and no one wants to do it alone. But sometimes, until the situation change, you just have to go it alone before you end up grabbing anything and then messing up your whole thing, your whole plan. You don't want to do that. So be patient. Everything will unfold in divine timing. Okay, just know that someone does want to apologize, but the external party is intruding on the relationship. There's a lot of third party energy here, and it still may be in in this energy with this person. So even if they come back around, I told you the other day somebody want to come back around unhealed. Don't want to take no accountability. But you guys, if you can just hold out, there's something new coming in. This person didn't even think you were serious. This person thought you were playing games. They don't want to see you with anyone else. But this person, I don't know, they're used to people who play these type of games, and you were not in there. They have addictions that they're not ready to disclose. They didn't want to tell you that you were right. I'm saying it's a lot of things that this person has not talked about. My kids need me too, and I get bored easily. I told y'all, this is someone who has something going on with some children. There's either like a woman who really depends on this person because they have children, or there's like, I don't know, somebody could be just dealing with someone to keep for the home or something like that. But this is someone who also gets bored very easily, and they start to explore. With that King of Wands energy that's out here, they want to go out here and explore. And this is someone who could have rejected you, rejected something long-term with you because they like to keep their options open. And on top of that, they have these addictions. So they could have some type of codependent relationship out here too, okay? Two people that depend on each other. I don't know how. I mean, maybe they support each other's habits, or, you know, whatever that is, okay? It says, you didn't give me a chance to tell my side of the story. So this person wants you to stick around and listen to a lie, but they're not going to answer your questions honestly. They don't know how to love, is what it's saying, but they want you to be happy. So this person wants you to be happy, but there are things that I feel like they may have told you, and there are things that they're holding back from telling you. You let yourself go. My ex controls my life. Lately, when I see this card, you let yourself go, it's usually an indication to me that someone didn't let you, someone ghosted or cut you off, and you're not looking back. You could be telling somebody that they got themselves replaced when they left, ghosted, blocked, cut off. And then they have some ex that is controlling their money, controlling their moves. So, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Someone may want to apologize to you, and there's nothing wrong with accepting the apology. It could be healing for you as well. But I don't think it's a good idea to go much further into talking about a future together, because I feel like you're going to get frustrated with this person still dancing around what happened, what the issues really are, okay? So it's important for you not to give in to some half-ass apology that does not come with real truth. You know what I'm saying? It comes with, you know, I apologize for what I did, but they're not going to tell you what they did. They're not going to tell you, you know, how deep this goes. So you're going to always be peeling back layers. This is one of those situations where you get into it and then you find out more and more as you go. And I don't like that feeling. You know, I don't like the feeling of knowing that there are things that were done behind my back, or, you know, that are things that are going on right in my face that I'm not aware of, you know. And I understand, being in High Priestess energy, there are still things, you know, that, you know, we might miss the mark. We might not see it clearly. We're constantly having to, you know, still work on ourselves. So I don't want to, I would want to be in a situation where yeah, but somebody's definitely coming back around. Yeah, Ten of Wands. You may look at it like a burden. So, yeah. So I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to stop mumbling, guys. I'm going on too long. I just say, hey, be careful. You know, don't make head over heart decisions. You know, make sure you know enough if you're considering reconciling with someone. They may have a lot of things that they need to get together, okay? That they need to be putting down, putting away. And what's the advice for those that want to reconcile, that may think about it? You got the Six of Pentacles. Clarify this. Two of Wands. I feel like you should choose wisely before you invest anything else into a situation. See what else is out there, because there is a Ace of Wands with the Emperor, as well as a Ten of Pentacles with the King of Cups. There is opportunities to grow something new with someone who is more stable, more grounded. And so you may have to, hold on, you may have to take a look at whether it's better to move forward towards something new that is actually going to be equal give and take. It's a new flame. It's a new passion. With someone here who is going to be focused on building. Okay? So your advice is to weigh the cost here. Okay? Before you make a decision, weigh the cost. Because you do have the Emperor, Ace of Wands, King of Coins. I'm sorry, King of Cups, Ace of Coins, and the Ten of Pentacles. That you may still be needing to hold out until the time. Yep, the Four of Cups. Four of Cups with the Eight of Swords, holding back. You don't want to miss an opportunity to work with something new and that's more fulfilling here. Well, I'm going to leave it here, guys. I know you'll make the best decision for you, whoever I'm talking to, because it is coming. Trust me, it's coming. And you have to stand on business. Don't let nobody just think that they can slide back into your life with no consequences, no explanation, no anything. No. Nope. So I'll leave it here, guys. I'll see you on the next one.